So, while I have your attention, I want to be seen for who I am. And when people say, I don't see color, there's a part of me that wants to run in the opposite direction because we are different. But I feel like God created us in all these beautiful, diverse heights and weights and colors and cultures. So instead of saying, I don't see color, I'd rather somebody say, I see color and I love you for it. I respect you for it. My name is Chris Lawrence and I'm an anchor reporter at WFAA. I grew up in Detroit. I grew up on the west side of Detroit off 7 Mile Road. So if you've ever seen the movie 8 Mile by Eminem, I lived a mile further into the city off 7 Mile. It's hard to remember the first time I felt discriminated against, but I remember exactly the first time somebody called me the N-word. I think I was about 11 years old, and I was walking with a friend of mine down the hallway in school, and these two older kids, they were maybe 3 or 4 years older, pushed us up against the lockers. You know, you don't belong here. What are you two doing here? You don't belong here. You're never gonna belong here. And I mean, it was scary. 3 or 4 years difference isn't that much when you're talking about a 21-year-old and a 25-year-old, but when you're talking about an 11-year-old and a 14-year-old, it's a big difference. You know, you just, I don't know. I mean, I felt hated. I didn't even know these kids. They didn't even know our names. They just saw us and immediately, attacked us. I knew it was out there. I wasn't blind to that. So the fact that it happened to me wasn't all that shocking. I kind of grew up in a culture where, you don't snitch. You don't tell on anybody else. You settle it amongst yourselves. You don't go run and tell a teacher or parent or anybody like that. Before then, different didn't mean bad. It was just different. After that, different meant bad. To some people, it's just going to be the color of your skin. I have a 8-year-old, a 6-year-old, and a 4-year-old. The 8-year-old and the 6-year-old will be, their birthday is coming up next month, so almost 9 and 7. I can hope the world will be different. I can try to make the world different, but you have to live in the world as it is. I'm surprised I'm saying this, but I think we are going to see things change. I didn't really see that. I didn't hold out any hope for that, but I think these protesters have been so vocal. I think it's gone beyond just Black folks. The thing that surprised me the most was all these other people who were part of the protest, all these other people who have started to say, this isn't right. I never thought I would see that. I feel like it's touched a lot more people than I ever thought possible.